So we got a big UFC event going on this weekend with the co-main event being Michael Chandler versus Paddy Pemblet. Okay, now they asked Paddy Pemblet what would he do if Michael Chandler got dirty in there? What would he do if he got fish hooked? And Paddy Pemblet was like, yeah, he's a dirty fighter. You know, he rabbit punches to the back of people's head. He like fish hooks people. He was like, if he fish hooks me, I'm gonna bite his finger off, which I think is probably a good idea and what anybody should do if somebody fish hooks them. That'll like stop them from fish hooking ever again, either because they don't want to get bit again or they just won't have a finger to do the fish hook. Okay, you know, we're hearing all this about Michael Chandler being a dirty fighter, you know, when he fought Dustin Poirier, when he fought homie from Brazil. Just like whenever he's in the fight, he just gets dirty. And Michael Chandler has responded to that, and he said, it's a fight. You know, it's like, you know, we're not the same people when we fight. And I mean, yeah, to an extent, but I kind of disagree. I mean, in that fight or flight moment, our subconscious takes over, and some people have a line that they don't cross, and some people don't have any lines. Okay, it's like these people, you know, these jiu-jitsu artists that are like willing, like purposely try to break people's arms or break people's legs. And, you know, they just keep going. And even when the ref tries to stop them, they're still pulling, trying to break the person's arm. That's like the line that people cross. And then you have other fighters they're like, are you sure you want me to continue? You know, this is not good. You know, I'm going to continue if you don't tap. And then the people tap and they let go right away. So there's a line in people's mind that they either will cross or they won't cross. And Michael Chandler crosses the line because he's willing to do like, you know, stuff that shouldn't be done. Whereas a lot of other fighters were like, okay, I'm not going to go that far. Okay, so in my opinion, yes, he is dirty, and yes, he does cross the line. Paddy Pemblet said Michael Chandler is the nicest person in person when you see him face to face, but when you get in the fight, he just is one of the most dirty fighters out there. So anyway, that big fight this weekend. We also got Volkanovski. We got who else? Yair Rodriguez. We got Bryce Mitchell. Okay, yeah, those are the guys I'm going for. Bryce Mitchell. I'm going for Volkanovski. I'm hoping that maybe, I don't know if I want Michael Chandler or Paddy Pemblet. I'm not a big fan of either of them. but I'm kind of going for Michael Chandler, even though he's a dirty fighter. I hope Michael Chandler wins, but I hope he gets his finger bit off at the same time. How about that, huh? Let me know what you guys think about this fight card and just this in general with the Michael Chandler being a dirty fighter. And is that okay to cross the line when you're in a fight? You know, if you're on the streets, it's a different story. But if you're, you know, this is just like a competition based. It's like, I don't know, you're kind of going a little too far, dude. This ain't the streets. Let me know what you guys think about this. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you next time. Peace.